Joe. What's up?
Hey man.
What you playing?
I'm playing some Alien Isolation on the PlayStation 4.
Nice.
Yeah, great.
I have a little proposition for you. How would you like to take a little trip down Nostalgia Road?
What kind of nostalgic trip are we taking, man?
We're taking a trip down Gamecube Nostalgia Road.
Gamecube.
Okay, every once in a while, it's always nice to, step back from the modern video game generation and look back at simpler times. In this case, we're going to be taking a look back at the GameCube. Good old cube filled with games. And, yeah, that's all I got. That's all they told me to say.
Now, a lot of you may be thinking, why would he put this game on the list? Nobody's ever heard of it, and those who have think it's terrible. Well, first of all, remember that this is an exclusives list, so we had to disclude a lot of good games. But this game made top 10 for us for a reason. Aside from the beginning, where you're running around as an unarmed she-fox named Crystal, you get to be Star Fox, hence the name. Basically, Star Fox lands on Dinosaur Planet, where he finds a staff, which Crystal dropped. You're connected with her through the staff, and you know that you had to save her, because she was kidnapped. This game was originally going to be on the Nintendo 64, and have nothing to do with Star Fox. It was to be called Dinosaur Planet. But Shigeru Miyamoto stepped in and suggested to make it a Star Fox title, after noticing striking resemblances. On your adventure through fun levels and exciting puzzles, you have another quest, to save the Queen's son, who becomes your friend. This game has some captivating graphics and cutscenes too.
Ice Mountain.
Did you get that, Slippy?
You've got to go to the Ice Mountain and rescue her son, the Prince Tricky.
Nice name.
This game is an overall great adventure, and that's why it made number 10 on our list.
Okay, I'll sell it to you.
I'm not a big fan of role-playing games, but as far as RPGs go, Paper Mario is the best. This game was very challenging, but very relaxing at the same time. Maybe the fact that the battles took up most of the gameplay was why it seemed so long, but with all the moves, items, and partners you could have, it was always very exciting. Armed with your trusty hammer, you smash through hundreds of enemies, along with your partner of choice. And for some reason, crowds of people come to watch each of these matches on a stage set. Yeah, so basically, you're a Paper Mario in a world of paper everything. You're trying to collect all of what are called the Crystal Stars, so you can open up a 1,000-year-old door to save, yep, you guessed it, Princess Peach. It's another Mario adventure, and if you have time to kill and have never played it, we highly suggest it. FZero is one of the best racing experiences you'll find in any game. It's fast-paced, it has amazing graphics, and outstanding dynamics. With tons of great characters, ships, and stories behind all of them, it makes an intriguing atmosphere. You go through death-defying stages, knocking other racers off course, just so you can bring home the gold. It also has an amazing story mode, with amazing graphics, especially for its time, and decent voice acting. The characters are very realistic and very likable too, even if they're not supposed to be. And besides, Captain Falcon makes any game epic. If you've always wanted an adrenaline rush of a racing game, then check out FZero, because you will not be disappointed. After crash landing on an unknown planet, Captain Olimar finds little creatures called Pikmin, which he's seen before in Pikmin 1, but that's not the point. Anyway, this game is revolutionary. With the addition of playing as Louie to get twice as much work done, this game is one of the most laid-back, fun, and completely enjoyable games on the GameCube. Also, with multiplayer, you can plug in a second controller and compete with friends. Just kill enemies, collect their bodies, build up your army, and battle the other one. The goal is to take the other team's marble. Now, we're not dissing the first Pikmin game, because I love that game. But it lacks some qualities and features needed to make this list. In this game as a single player, the goal is to collect treasures of all sorts to get scrap money. And believe me, there are some really tough enemies on the way. Using purple Pikmin, white, red, blue, and yellow, with all different elemental capabilities, you can get through all different kinds of obstacles. Fortunately, this franchise is still alive with last year's release of Pikmin 3 on the Wii U. If you've never tried it, then I highly suggest playing it. When you think of Nintendo racing games, what is the first game that comes to mind? Mario Kart is the ultimate racing experience, and our favorite one just so happens to be Mario Kart Double Dash on the Gamecube. This game has top-of-the-line graphics, physics, music, features, gameplay, and overall design. One of the biggest features which separate it from the other games is its double passenger carts. Whether you want to play alone, with a friend, or 2v2, it could all be included in double passenger carts. A really cool feature is the ability to play the Grand Prix, which is usually single player, with a friend. One person controls the gas and steering, while the other person uses items. This game is perfectly put together and has a lot of great characters, and is one of the best competitive gaming experiences I've had with my friends. Out of all the Mario games on the GameCube, there is one game which captures everything in the Mario universe and makes it perfect, and that game is Mario Sunshine. When Mario, Peach, and Toads go on a vacation to a sunny paradise, Princess Peach gets captured, again, and Mario has to rescue her, ruining his vacation. Armed with his trusty hose nozzle robot thing named Flood, Mario travels all around the isle cleaning up the dark essence called goo. Shadow Mario, aka Baby Bowser, repeatedly creates obstacles for Mario, but the sucker keeps going. This game has beautiful and attractive graphics, levels, scenery, music, characters, and captures the atmosphere of a tropical paradise perfectly. Mario Sunshine will always be my favorite Mario game. Mario is cool and all, but the real hero is Luigi. Mario saves Peach hundreds of times, but who saves Mario when he's in trouble? None other than his little brother Luigi. Luigi's Mansion literally gave me nightmares as a little kid. Some of the things in this game are flat out disturbing. Even though it was one of GameCube's release date games, it was really advanced for its time. It had great graphics, eerie music, sound effects that send shivers of nostalgia up and down my spine, and super fun gameplay. Armed with your vacuum cleaner, you go around the mansion sucking up ghosts so that they can be put into paintings and to keep them captive. The main goal is to save your brother Mario from King Boo. I think it truly earned its place on this list, as it is one of my favorite gaming experiences of my whole life. Metroid Prime, by far the best hardcore game on GameCube. This game had revolutionary qualities. Whether it was your visor fogging up, seeing Samus's face through the reflection, the perfect low gravity physics, or morphball features, this game captured perfectly the Metroid universe and transformed it into a 3D world. Samus is the ultimate female BAMF, and she would kick the crap out of Mario or Captain Falcon, because she is the best of the best. She takes on thousands of parasitic aliens of all shapes and sizes. I mean, she's a freaking space bounty hunter. She does this to put bread on the table. This game is a huge world of different climates, atmospheres containing all kinds of enemies, ruined civilization, and obstacles of all kinds. Too bad the second or third Metroid Primes were nowhere as good as this one, because this game is the ultimate gaming experience, only for gamers who have what it takes. Legend of Zelda franchise has a history for being the dominant game on its system, and they didn't fail to keep up that title on the GameCube. When Link receives a legendary wind conductor called the Wind Waker, he uses it, along with the other good old items, to collect the Triforce, kill Ganon, and save Hyrule, which is now sunken underwater. Some people didn't like the cartoony style of this game, but if you appreciate the approach to the new style, you'll realize how amazing the game really is. It was so great that they even remade it on the Wii U in HD. I mean, this game is an amazing adventure, packed with fun features, an amazing open world map on the sea, a huge variety of islands, items, characters, dungeons, and if you haven't played this game, then you're truly missing out. Aside from Ocarina of Time and maybe Twilight Princess, it's probably my favorite Zelda game. Superman 64 is the greatest game of all time. It's just so... Oh wait. Oh, this isn't even on the Gamecube. Dang it! Alright, I'm sure everyone saw this coming. Super Smash Bros. Melee is like the signature game of the GameCube, as Brawl is on the Wii, and the original one is on the Nintendo 64, and I'm sure the next one will be on the Wii U. This game has it all. Characters, stages, items, game modes, all wrapped into one lovely present.
It's just honestly an amazing experience. It's not just a video game, it's something you have to experience with your friends, and it's just always going to be really close to me, and I'm always going to care a lot about this game. Although I'm not going to buy the new one because I don't like my Wii U. But honestly, I think everybody can agree that Super Smash Bros. Melee is one of the best GameCube games ever made, and it's also the best Super Smash Bros. Games in the series.
If you know the Super Smash Bros. Series, you'll know, it's a collaboration of all the Nintendo characters, and all the all-stars, you put them all together, and you just brawl it out.
Yeah.
And, I mean, there's just loads of characters, game modes, items, and just make it a totally fun experience, and it'll make you hate your friends, and it's just a great game altogether.
There'll be tears of happiness and of anger. Controllers might be broken, faces might be broken. It's just one of those games that everybody has to play.
And that's why this is the #1 on our list.